Alright, three things before we start off. One, thank you for 100,000 subscribers. Yes, sir. I appreciate every single one of y'all, and I'm gonna keep grinding, putting in the work for y'all. Yeah, thanks for that. Two, me and Ricardo made another Discord server. Go ahead and join in. Don't join mine. And three, follow my Instagram, NoS6Z_16. I like posting the rabbits that live outside my house. And anyway, that's it. Enjoy the video.
No matter what anyone tells you, I hate those
nasty
monkeys.
So we start off this chapter coming off of Yujo and Sukuna popping their domains, as my boys Yuji and Toho are left in the dust. The narrator starts explaining how Gojo was able to withstand Sukuna's domain with the help of a shrunken barrier, and for 3 minutes he will be able to withstand the effects of Malevolent Shrine. With his improvement in barrier techniques, and thanks to the switch training he did with Gojo, Yuta believes he'll be able to withstand the onslaught for 3 minutes. Sukuna, on the other hand, was able to rid himself of the 99-second time limit that he had earlier, thanks to him restricting Malevolent Shrine's range to the outline of Yujo's domain. As they get ready to start boxing, Yujo plans on beating Sukuna to the point where he can't maintain his domain, while Sukuna says he don't even need the 3 minutes, and he's gonna destroy Unlimited Void, deepen his range, and cook the hell out of these niggas. Then Yujo strikes first, and this is where I realized that he might be cooked. You know that one Cat Williams saying a 300 looks like a phantom till a phantom actually pulls up? Yeah, that's what we're seeing here right now. This man is not Gojo Satoru. Out here using 2 hands for blue, getting parried by Sukuna, and getting 2-pieced by a disabled man, no less. It also seems like Gojo's memories didn't reach Yuta instantaneously, as he didn't realize that Sukuna could use domain amplification while using domain expansion, which is a huge L on his part, not gonna lie. And Sukuna realizes this as well. Then we cut over to Rika, holding Yuta's dead body while crying out his name. And Yuta must have heard this or something, cause he came on the next page cooking. Weaves Sukuna's punch, grabs him, flips his ass over, and hits him with a left kick. And you already know Sukuna had to go the extra mile. Nobody can even watch this fight right now, and this nigga's still trying to act nonchalant for the hoes. Come on, bruh. Yuta realizes that he can't use any other technique besides Limitless, since Rika has not inhabited Gojo's body. And either way, it probably would have been impossible thanks to Kenny's technique. He also figures that Sukuna can't use World Cutting Slash anymore, since he lost his left arm, meaning that he has no way to break through Limitless besides amplification, giving Yujo the advantage. As he says this, he goes in to slap the shit out of Sukuna, just for it to do absolutely nothing. Even this man Sukuna was confused, and Sukuna really not beating the gymnast allegations. Just tell me why this man came in with a right hook, whiffed, and spun back with those size 15s of his. Got that boy Yuta looking goofy as hell. As he steps back, Yuta notes on how long Gojo's arms and legs are, which are giving him trouble, and that the Limitless technique, as powerful as it is a lot harder to control than he thought, saying that you just can't master it off of one substitution. And oh nah, I'm not even a Gojo fan like that, but how are you gonna disrespect Gojo like this, bruh? Nigga whiffed on his own fucking technique, man. That boy just mashing buttons, bruh. You don't even know the controls. This is even worse than what that nigga Julio Fulio did. Rest in peace, by the way. I know he's looking up at this right now. Pulling up to the Op's gravesite and making that diss on him is way less disrespectful than desecrating your master's dead body by putting on a performance like this. As they fight, Yuta receives another one of Gojo's memories, in which he claims that they don't need to worry since he's the strongest, and he wonders how long it took him to be able to make a statement as bold as that. As he's lost in thought, Sukuna is over here locked in. As he notices how inexperienced Yuta is with the Limitless technique, he says that he doesn't have time to be daydreaming, as he comes in with the right hook. Gojo ain't ever make a face like this, man. This shit's sad. As he boots that imposter away, Sukuna remembers Kenjaku telling him that Yuta's curse technique is copy, and that the condition most likely involves Rika consuming a body, or part of it, to obtain the curse technique. He asks himself a bunch of questions about his conditions and why Rika isn't with Yuta right now, but at the end he comes to the conclusion that Yuta can only use Limitless right now, meaning that he shouldn't have any other tricks up his sleeve, until he realizes Yuta's true goal, to use his master's Hollow Purple. As Sukuna realizes this, we cut over to Yuta again, going over some more of Gojo's memories. In this flashback, he's calling Yuta's cursed energy sloppy, really just hating the hay for real. Look at this face. He's so unserious, man. Nigga hitting the la la la, I can't hear you on his students defending Yuta. Then we go back to Yuta. As he carefully reads through Gojo's memories, we see him pull out the Hollow Purple form. Then as he recites the incantations, it looks like he's about to cook, just for Sukuna to part his arms like Moses parted the sea and absolutely bitch this man to the highest degree. Threw him into his own domain just like Gojo did to him. Sat his ass down like a dog too, bruh. Nah, I'd rather have the young Ace treatment than have a nigga disrespect my body like this, bro. Gojo would have never gotten cooked by this tomfoolery, man. This level of fuckery is reserved for bums like a Megami. Not like the Gojo, man. Not like this. Gege is making sure he goes outside. Even Sukuna is over here saying that Gojo used the hollow purple at the end for a reason. Your opponent telling you that you do not know what you're doing is top tier disrespect, man. Basically called this man slow. But hey, let me stop hating right here, because this is what happens next. While he's sitting down, Yuta states that he feels Sukuna might be wary of other techniques he might use, but bets that Sukuna assumed that he couldn't use 2 CTs at the same time. And even if it's easy to counter the limitless, it's not, by the way. This nigga Yuta is just trash. And even if he's inside unlimited void, this quote unquote is gonna work. Then we see him fire off a blue, floating a tape recorder towards Sukuna. And then we hear Inumaki hit him with that English or Spanish, and the King of Curses stops dead in his tracks. Poor Inumaki, man. I bet he had no warning on that either. Shit hit him like 11 AM after pulling an all-nighter. That boy looking rough. But now it's Yuta's turn to cook. He hits those incantations and gets ready to fire that hollow purple. At point blank range, I mind you. If he hits this right here, it's game over. Yuta will go down as the GOAT of JJK, and we all move on with our lives and start reading real manga like My Hero Academia. But that's obviously not gonna happen. A lot of people think that Sukuna is either gonna use a binding vow or Yuta is just gonna pull a Westbrook and airball. But there's another theory that I like, and that is purple not even firing at all. If you take a good look at Yuta's purple and compare it to Gojo's usual one, you can see that it doesn't overlap like a Venn diagram, but rather stays next to it without overlapping. We all know, well, besides Yuta, that to use purple you must mash together the inverse red and the lapsed blue to create imaginary mass. It doesn't really look like he's doing that right here. Now, I doubt Gege would do something like this without a reason, and at the end of the day this could be a reach, but either way, just know next week that Sukuna is gonna survive. Honestly, this was a pretty good chapter. I'd rate it a 7 out of 10. It probably would have been higher if we didn't have to wait a month for it, but either way I still enjoyed it. Honestly, I don't know who Gege is trying to fool, because it's so obvious this is gonna fail. He pulled this once with Yuji, and from then on, I've never believed a cliffhanger again, so yeah. Anyway, the fact that Inumaki has done more damage to Sukuna than Hakari is crazy though. He better be putting up a generational performance on Arame right now. It would be funny itself if we waited all this time just for him to get cooked. But I'm not gonna hate yet, so yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you next week. Goodbye. Before we end it off, this video was sponsored by Anime Express. Anime Express has a variety of merchandise from all your favorite animes, such as Jujutsu Kaisen, Naruto, Demon Slayer, One Piece, and others. They got a variety of stuff and cool things, such as hoodies, t-shirts, necklaces, and this dope ass sword over here. Personally, my favorite is the Choso hoodie, cause as much as I be hating on bro, this shirt is tough as hell. And if you want 10% off, use my code NOAH10 at checkout. Link in the description. And yeah, thanks for watching.